What's going on, YouTube? I'm back, and I just recently bought the Article Sven Sectional sofa. And because I couldn't find any reviews online that weren't in partnership with Article, and these are my unbiased opinions, I'm gonna make a real review with my unbiased opinions, and I am not in partnership with Article. And don't bother smashing that like button or hitting subscribe because I don't care. That's not what this is about. This is about a regular person buying a thing and telling you what I think. So let's get into it. So it came today, and here it is all set up. My dog happily chewing away next to it. She had a good time sniffing it. And it's a really nice looking couch. So far, it looks like all the seams are pretty solid. I got it in sort of like the blue twill color. And it's a very pretty sort of light blue. And I paid extra because I felt like treating myself a little bit and having somebody else bring it in, set it up, and take away all of the packaging. And frankly, the person who came from Article was delightful. I really liked them. They brought it up from the truck. They were really good at working with my building to get a certificate of insurance. And they came right on time, right at the beginning of the delivery window. And they were really nice about it. It took him probably 10-15 minutes to get it out of the box and put it together. Basically, the only thing you have to do, because it came in one box had this, and one box had this, and you basically, in between, in here, there's three latches. There's one here, and then there's one here and one here. And you basically just slide one side on top of the other, and that's pretty much the assembly. Also, you have to screw in the legs, which are sort of on the bottom there. So the first thing he did was screw the legs into each part, and then he put the sofa together. So that was a really good part of the experience, both working with their customer service team. I ordered this on Monday, and it's Wednesday right now. So compared with other couches I bought at places like Ethan Allen or other outlets, the turnaround time is not 6 weeks, which is really great. The turnaround time was 2 days, quite literally. So a couple things I'll point out to everybody because they were something that I was curious about when I bought it. First of all, I saw on Reddit and a lot of places that people were saying that these pillows, weren't like super firm. I think they've got a good spring to them. I would say they're about 7 inches wide, and they definitely have a good give if you kind of push it in there. And I felt pretty good about lying on them on my back. It also comes with these kind of cylindrical pillows, which are really nice for lumbar support. So I'm enjoying that already. And then the chaise part of this is just incredibly comfortable. The tufting's really nice. The seams look pretty good. And this is the first day, so I don't know how it's going to hold up over time. I've read, some people on the internet say after 6 months it's garbage. Some people say after 6 months or 2 years it's amazing. So we'll see how it plays out. You can see in the back here that there's sort of, that's where the couch fits together. The other thing that's nice is that on the chaise, as opposed to an old IKEA one I used to have that sagged, there are actually there's an extra pair of legs in the middle of the chaise. So you can see there's one in the back, two in the back, two in the middle, and two in the front here, which is nice from a stability perspective. So moving on from there, I just sort of in general have found it to be very comfortable so far. The bottom seat is rather firm, which is nice. As you can see from the side, I'd say it's about 7-ish inches tall, filled with some sort of polyfill or material or something. And I like that there's sort of one big bench seat over here, because you could flip it, turn it around if you wanted to. And also there's no crack in the middle for like little Roku style remotes to like get in. You could still lose it in here for sure, but it's one less place in the couch where you're going to lose this thing. So that's sort of the overall tour of the Article sofa. I think it's a really nice looking couch so far. It's got a nice sort of modernist vibe. You know, so far for the cost, I'm definitely satisfied. You know, it's more expensive than IKEA, but it's not anywhere near as expensive as some of the other furniture stores out there. And you know, I'm so far pretty happy. Dog seems pretty happy too. So those are my initial thoughts. You know, I started this video off maybe a little aggressive, but at the end of the day, I'm really happy with this product so far. We'll see how it holds up over time, you know, whether the seats start to sag in a little bit, whether it remains really comfortable. But so far, I think so good. And, you know, I was pretty pleased with the ordering process. As a rather impatient person, it's nice to have, you know, something like a couch within 2 days instead of in 2 months. And the fact that they offer pretty much a 30-day, I think it's 30 days, no explanation, kind of will come pick it up situation, and maybe there's like a $40 restocking fee, is nice because, I mean, I have my old couch over there, and we're going to give it a few days before we decide whether we get rid of the old couch or not. But, you know, just having that peace of mind is nice. You know, similar to the Lisa bed I reviewed a few years ago, which I'm still sleeping on and enjoying. It's always good when you buy something sight unseen, and especially something like a couch, to have that kind of peace of mind. So, you know, please feel free to ask me any questions you want in the comments below. Happy to respond. Yeah, buy it if you want, don't if you don't. Doesn't matter to me.